Hello, hello, hello. Hey, howdy, hey, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 5, Episode 1. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to hit that like button, comment down below what you thought about this episode, and hit that subscribe button. Come join the Sandwich Hour community. Ding! You can also follow me on my other social media platforms at Sandwich Hour on all platforms, because we keep it what? We keep it cute, we keep it simple, and we keep it moving. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and let's get right into it. We're going to be starting out with Series 5 with the entrance looks, and we're going to be starting with Tamara Thomas, the first queen to enter the workroom. I also do want to mention there was an 11th queen that has been edited out. Yes, I did notice a lot of zoom cuts, a lot of specific angle shots, and honestly, the editors did a really great job of cutting her out. If we are being honest, it was quite impressive. And I'll be curious to see how the rest of this season plays out, especially with all of that, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyways, first up, we have Tamara Thomas. I'm very excited for Tamara Thomas. She's very, very pretty. And she gives me a lot of fun energy. Kind of reminds me a little bit. I think she's related to Ahura. Don't quote me on that, but she has some similar vibes to Ahura. And I'm enjoying. I think she's pretty. I think she'll do well. Yeah, she looks great. Great first queen to enter too. She's funny. Next up, we have Banksy, the fashion doll of the season, if you will. I really like Banksy. I think she's bringing fashion to the runway and bringing drag that we haven't seen on the runway, which I love. This outfit is cute. It's not my favorite thing that I've seen this episode, but I'm excited because I like Banksy and I like their vibe, their overall aesthetics. So I'm pretty good with Banksy. Not crazy about the look, but hey. Next up, we have Nomi Carter. She looks very pretty. My issue is the dress doesn't fit her very well. And again, I think that's a fit issue. Whether that's because she's newer to drag and still figuring out her shape, or what the issue is, I'm not quite sure. But I love the color on her. I love her hair and makeup. Just the dress fits a little. It needs a little cinching, if you will. Just it can use a little bit of work. But she's a hoot. She's a fun one. I like her a lot. A lot. I don't know why I'm trying to do these terrible accents. I apologize. Next up, we have Michael Moroli. Michael is giving. I really like Michael this season. Like, Michael's one of my faves. I believe she said she was almost 40. I think she said that she was 39. She's been doing drag for about over 15 years now, I think. So she's put in the work. She's done her time. She's a good one to watch out for. I'm very excited for Michael. Like, reminds me a lot of the Vivian. Just similar energy and also like accent too, doesn't But I like Michael Morelli a lot. I'm very excited for her. Yeah. And again, I wanted to show the shot because you see in here, obviously you have Michael right here, you have Tamara, you have Naomi, and you have Banksy. And then if you look over here, this is the disqualified queen, the edited out queen. So she's clearly already entered the workroom. And again, you'll see a lot of shots like this where like it's extremely close-ups or they'll cut off right before this queen is. So it's really interesting to see how they were able to like basically you barely notice any sign of her. It's crazy. Next up, we have Kate Butch. She's a funny girl. She's funny. She's funny. She's gonna be funny in a comedy challenge, Snatch Game, something like that. I see her doing well in those challenges. I'm not so sure on the aesthetics, but I like her. She's a fun person, fun personality, very cool. Yeah, I like her. Now we have to get to my fave. My personal like pick if I were to pick off episode 1 alone, who would win the season? We have Caramel. I'm obsessed. I am obsessed with Caramel. Oh my god, she is stunning. The most stunning queen on the season. I'm sorry, I had to say it. but she's giving all the good energy. She's obviously lives in the UK now, but she's from Atlanta. So she's giving me a lot of things that I love. And her mug is stamped. She's gorgeous. She's stunning. She everything. I love Caramel. And again, more pictures, because now you see Tamara, who is actually roommates with Caramel, so that's cool. And then you have Michael, Banksy, Naomi, and over here I think would be the redacted. I'm just gonna call her redacted. That's what I'm gonna call her now. Anyways, next up we have Ginger Johnson. Ginger's also been in drag for 15 years. Very much give me camp, comedy, classic British style drag. Like, this is kind of what I think of when I think of, like, British drag. So I see her doing well. I really do. Will she have the best looks? Not necessarily, but she will be great personality, great performance. I'm excited. Again, more shots just to show you. This editing is crazy. Next up, we have Delicious, who's actually Crystal Versace season 3 of Drag Race UK's winners drag sister. She's 20, so she's still a very young drag queen, but she has some cool aesthetics. Very cool looks. Yeah. I don't necessarily see her making it for this competition. But again, I also didn't see that for Crystal Versace. And look at what Crystal did. Crystal won. So, I mean, honestly, anything can happen. Well, that's not going to be shady, but anyways. Next up, we have Vicky Vivacious. Again, she's been doing in the work. She's been doing drag for 15 plus years. This is what I like to see. Experienced queens doing drag queen things well. And that's what I think we're going to get from Vicky. I'm very excited for her. Again, queens who know what they're doing it well. That's what I want to see on Drag Race. Don't get me wrong, I like the baby queens, but like it's nice to have some people in the workroom who are like, okay, I know what I'm doing. And they do it. And that's what Vicky gives me. Finally, we have Alexis St. Pete from Poland. Again, she's giving me a little bit of the younger queen vibes. She originally wanted to be a ballet dancer, then started doing drag, moved to Poland before, moved from Poland when she was 12, I think she said. And now she's doing drag. She's fun. She has some cool looks. Yeah. RuPaul mail. Again, we'll get to more shots here. RuPaul coming in. I wanted to show you kind of like how they did this, because you see we have the 4 queens here with Banksy, Ginger, Kate, and Dee Dee. Look at me actually knowing everyone's name already. Let's go. And of course, you have Caramel, Vicky, Nomi Carter, Alexis St. Pete, Michael Morelli, and Tamara Thomas. Let's go. And of course, they also had to cut out the redacted queen. Again, that's how I'm going to refer to her. Redacted. But RuPaul's explaining that they're going to have to do... The premiere is going to be 3 separate looks. The first look is their entrance look. So they're actually being judged on their entrance look, which I thought was a fun twist. Kind of bring in a few little things there. Because some people dress more comfortably because they're like, oh, you never know where you're going to run into, right? And then you have queens who go full on 10s, right? So I think it's an interesting idea, interesting concept. The second look is going to be like a club look for Club Tickety Boo, I believe is what it was called. Where they're also going to be bringing back jet setters, so international queens to watch and judge. It was cute. I love getting to see the other queens come onto the show. Love it. And then finally, they're going to have to do signature drag on the main stage. So we'll kind of do a quick little overview of the club looks, because again, there's a lot of looks to get through. We're going to go into Club Tickety Boo. Look at me actually remembering the names. Wow. Anyways, Pangina was there. Had to have picture pin. I love Pangina. We have all the queens here. We have Jimbo, Silky, Sminty, Nikki, Blue, Pangina, and of course, we have Lady Camden. I actually recently watched season 14 with Lady Camden. I love Lady Camden. Lady Camden's a fun queen. She does good stuff. Season 14, honestly, I rewatched it. A lot better when you kind of don't have to wait for the episodes. No tea. Anyways, now here we have all the queens from the UK. Well, from the season, to be exact. And of course, I took this shot because I wanted to show you this boot right here. This red boot from the Redacted Queen. Again, you start to notice the little, because you can't completely get rid of her, but you notice little details, and it's fun to put out. Next, first up, we have Tamara. She looks good. I was a little bit confused because it seemed like a lot of the looks were just there. It's very similar to the entrance looks, which again is fine. I don't know. I like Michael. Michael looks great. I really like Michael Merkley. Oh, Kate. Not crazy about the look. I like her though. She's fun. Ginger, kind of same thing. She's fun. She's fun. Cara Slade. Like, period. Cara Slade. Dee Dee, her wig fell off. That was crazy. When her wig fell off, I was just like, oh, poor Dee Dee. Unfortunate. Vicky, she had fun. She had fun. Alexis, again, kind of going through with a little bit more of the there's another word other than BDSM. Well, anyways, kind of giving that vibe. Yeah, that's all it looks essentially. We get back to the workroom, sizing up competition sort of vibes. Dee Dee's talking about her wig falling off. We get a moment between Banksy and Cara, where Cara is kind of used. We saw one side of this conversation, right? I don't want to say Cara was using Banksy as a soundboard, but the edit was giving a lot more of Cara's story as opposed to Banksy. I want to know a little bit more about Banksy too. But we did get to know more about Cara. She's been auditioning, I think she said, every year, but she's glad she waited. They waited until now because now she's living her life authentically as herself, and I love that. She's fun. I really like Cara. Really like Cara. Carmel, I'm a fan. I'm a stan. I'm a Cara stan. We get this moment between Vicky and Michael. Again, they've known each other for a long time. They've both been putting in the work, and they're just so grateful to finally get the opportunity to come on the show. This is what I like to see. Queens who, again, drag queens who do drag queen skills very well. I'm excited. I'm excited for this cast. It's a great cast. It really is. It's unfortunate that one person apparently, allegedly, dropped out, and then a second person, not allegedly, because we know this, but was edited. So we only have 10 queens now. But it's a really good, strong 10. So we also get RuPaul's look. I like this. I like it. I like it a lot. I like the shape. I like the color. I love the rose in the middle. Like it's all a big flower. I kind of like that. I like it. I like it. I like it. Yeah. Michelle, you look great. I swear, Michelle thinks she's British. I just wanted to say that. Alan Carr. I love Alan Carr. I'm so happy you get to see another season with Alan Carr. Like, I'm obsessed. He's funny. He's so funny. So funny. Oh my God, Kristen McMenemy. I hadn't heard of her before. She was funny. She was a funny guest judge. Oh my God. And she actually got involved with the girls and talking to them. I love that. I love that. As opposed to sometimes I feel like you get a guest judge who's more so just doing it because their managers signed them up to do it, to promote something. Sometimes we end up with that, but I wasn't getting that. I was getting Kirsten actually cared about what the queens were doing and actually wanted to help them, which I love. Again, this is kind of just the story you're going to get throughout the show. First up, we have Michael Maroli. Michael looks freaking great. I love this look. Oh my God. Just the hips and the shoulders and what's the word? Proportionizing of the shape. It's sickening. I'm obsessed with the shape of this look. Michael looks great. She looks great. I love Michael Morelli. I'm obsessed. Obsessed. Alexis St. Pete. This is probably my favorite of Alexis's looks. I like the red, kind of give me Red Riding Hood mixed with like seductress sort of vibes. I like it. It's cute. It's nice. It's a good look. I can't hate on it. It's good. Ginger Johnson. Ginger Johnson. She made this look. And it's a nice floral dress. Is it groundbreaking? No. It's kind of giving me signature, like, classic drag, which, again, it's fine. I've seen it before. I guess you don't have to reinvent the wheel, to quote RuPaul, but hey. Next up, we have Delicious. Can I be honest with y'all? Can I be honest? It looked like this garment didn't fit her particularly well. It also looked to me like she couldn't fully walk in it so well. It was pretty, but I think this neck piece was way too big, and then you end up with her breastplate kind of wrinkling around it, and it doesn't look that good. It doesn't look that. She's gorgeous. Just I think it's some issues that she can work on. Yeah. Cara Mel. Oh my god. Again, like I said, I'm a Cara stan. I don't care. She's stunning. She's stunning. Stunning. Love her. Banksy. I like this. I like this a lot. It's giving me couture. It's giving me fashion. And again, she said she made this all with like from Manchester. Also, Banksy is their drag parent, I guess is what you would call them, is Cheddar Gorgeous, which if you know me, you know I love Cheddar Gorgeous. I was Team Cheddar. I'm happy Danny won, but I was still Team Cheddar. So I'm very excited for Banksy because again, in relation to Cheddar, you're gonna be cool. You're gonna be cool. You're gonna be cool people. I'm excited. She could not walk in it at all, which was kind of funny. But hey. Next up, we have Vicky Vivacious. I think the proportions are fun. I'm not obsessed with this look. I'm sorry. I think it's fine. I think it's cool. It's a fun concept. Something. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe I just am put off by the whole military vibe. Maybe that's part of it. I'm gonna say that's it. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. But she looks good. I like the absurdity in the hips. That's crazy. But not my favorite look. Not my favorite. Kate Butch. The garment. What I liked about it was that she looked like she was on wheels and was just gliding. It's very, very camp. Very funny. Kate Butch is going to be that girl. She's going to be that funny girl. She's going to be that funny girl. I'm excited for her. Next up, we have Nomi Carter. I think it's pretty. Again, I think it's a fit issue. I think the midsection could be tightened up a little bit more or bigger hips. I don't know, something to change up the proportions a little bit. I think would improve this look. I also wish the coat were a little bit bigger. Bigger. But that's just me. I love a giant coat. I love a giant coat. I've been thinking about Sasha Colby on season 15. If you know, you know. Like, giant coat. Come through. Next up, we have Tamara Thomas. I love the concept. I get it, like, angel wings, very pretty. The bodices give me, like, 3D printed vibes. I like it. It sucks that the wings didn't rise up. Sucks that the wings broke. And very unfortunate, because otherwise, I thought she did very well this episode. I will say, I did enjoy Tamara this episode. Very, very great episode for her. Just not the best look. Now here we are with more screenshots. Just it's crazy because usually you get the full all the queens up front. That's what I make my thumbnail out of. I don't know what I'm gonna make my thumbnail out of. I still haven't decided. Maybe it's this one. Who knows? But it just shows you how crazy it is that they just fully had to edit her out. It's just more examples, right? We have 3, 6, 9. So someone was next to, I think Redacted was next to Naomi, and then who would have been next to Naomi? Vicky, we have Dee Dee. Wait, was it No Didi's there. Alexis is there. We'll figure this out later. I don't need to spend time on this. But it's crazy how the editing worked out. It's wild. We find out that the 5 queens are asked to stay. We have Vicky. Vicky is up there. Cara, Ginger, Alexis, and of course, Michael. So it turns out these are the top 5. No one is going home since it's the first episode. I kind of love that. RuPaul is going to pick out a top 2. So Cara, who thought she wasn't going to have to lip sync, is now realizing she's going to have to lip sync, which is wild. But hey, again, top 5, I guess. Sure. Again, more pictures just to kind of show you, like, this editing out is wild, this episode. I know at some point they do get kicked off the show, so it won't be some crazy, like, edits, but it's wild. It's wild! So, again, we have the top 5 here, and we have 3 back here, right? 3 on this side. We have Banksy, Tamara, and Naomi, and over here we have Kate, Dee, and I assume in between them is Redacted. Again, you just can't see her. Damn, y'all, they really just were like, erase from this entire episode. It's crazy. We find out that the top 2 are going to be Cara and Vicky. Personally, I think the top 2 should have been Cara and Michael. Maybe that's just me. Let me know who you think the top 2 should have been down below. But I definitely agree with Cara. Cara's 10s. And the lip sync song is going to be Ooh, Ah, Just a Little Bit, performed by Gina J. The lip sync was alright. I was not crazy about it. I think Cara was kind of stuck in this outfit, so she couldn't do what she would normally do. I think Vicky did well. Not my favorite lip sync. But I like both of these queens a lot. So, hey, no shade, right? I don't know why I'm doing a terrible British accent. I apologize. Ultimately, RuPaul announces that Vicky is going to be the winner, so she gets a first repeater badge. And congratulations to Vicky Vicious on winning the first challenge. Serve. Yes, love it. And that does bring the end of this episode. Like I said, I like to keep it cute, short, and simple, and we keep it moving. So, yeah, that brings the end of this review. Let me know what you think about all this down below in the comment section. Hit that like button and share. Share this video all over social media. You can also hit that subscribe button and come join the Sandwich Hour community. You can also follow me on my other social media platforms at Sandwich Hour on all platforms. Scrolling down below. Keep it simple. We're done. I will see you guys back here later with some more videos. I will probably do a live stream at some point this weekend, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, I will see y'all later. Have a good rest of your night, dear, wherever you are, and I'll see you later. Bye.